So whenever we talk about the validation, so validation is basically automated check by the computer. What check? To test or check that data is entered reasonable, sensible. ठीक है? Reasonable or sensible. ठीक है? Let's suppose what be an example of this? A range check, presence check, format check, and all that. These are an example of validation check. So what is verification? In verification, to check that if the data if the data input is same as the data was entered to be the input. So if you want to be taken examples, so in example you can write down visual check, must write down the examples as well. Another one is double check. Okay, ji. So this question is for about 4 marks. Okay, again. Then we are moving over here. So to one box to show that the name section of a program that perform a specific task, that performs a specific task. Whenever we talk about the specific task, so it is a function. It is function. 1 marks awarded by the examiner. 1 marks awarded by the examiner. Okay, a satellite navigation system is an example of a computer system that is made up of subsystem. Beta, this is very important question. About 4 marks, examiner can ask about it. Okay, so it's asking about a part of satellite navigation system. Means your system is about satellite navigation system. Okay, so what is next requirement is saying that basically whenever we talk about in a subsystem structure diagram, it's like that top down design model that is used to solve the problem into the subsystem, and again subsystem into the further subsystem. So it's about that. Let's suppose you are having the solution of one of the problem. So whenever you break down, you must take write down in such like that in a title, means in a system, and then make a subsystem, and then make another sub part of the subsystem. So he's asking about allow the user to enter the detail for a new destination or selected previous saved destination. So he's asking about allow the user to enter detail. Whenever we talk about enter the detail, it's like an input. It's an input. So your subsystem is input. Your subsystem is input. He's saying that you have to be enter. What enter? New destination or selected a previous saved destination. So we have a part of input is that us inputs is the what is this new destination? New destination and previous saved destination means previous destination. Now look, another thing that is displays. What does mean by displays? Displays mean to output something, to show something or a display. So means it's an other on a one side that you are having input, another side that you are having output for display. Okay, what should we will be display is like that. He's saying that uh, displays destination in a form of visual map or a list. So what is this? This is visual map or a list. So there is a 4 marks question that awarded by the examiner by solving a very simple question is look like that, a diagram or a structure diagram. Okay, so it's an other example of whenever you are solving the problem that you have three things. First of all, algorithm, pseudocode, and then flowchart. This is a subsystem. Okay, so three things that we are having in which. So next question is, an algorithm has been written in a pseudocode, okay, to input some numbers if the output any number that the greater than or equal to the 100, greater than or is equal to the 100. So we have to be just write down over here, greater than or is equal to 100. So the number 999 is not output and stops the algorithm. Not output and stop the algorithm. Okay. So one of them input number, okay, user have entered the number. Then while numbers not equal to 999, so there is a condition that is saying that number not equal to the 999. So there is not a numbers, there is a number. There is a number that is written over here. Okay. So error one is that you should be write down. There is a while numbers not equal to 999 2. So whenever we are correcting this one, so we have to be write down over here while number not equal to 999. Do okay. Then number greater than 100. There is not enough to write down over here the number. Okay. So the condition is such like that we have written over here. Selection statement is that number greater than 100. But in a question, he is mentioning that is greater than or equal to 100. Greater than or equal to 100. So there is an error as well. What type of error is if number greater than 100? Not he is talking about if number greater than or equal to 100, such like that. Again, then he's saying that if the number is greater than or equal to 100, then you have to be output the number. Okay. Whenever you output the number, then you should need to be input the number as well. So the line is missing after that output. So after the output, input number is missing over here. Okay. So before this, that you are going to be write down over here that you have to be write down input number. Input number is missing. Okay, from it should be inside the loop. It should be inside the loop within while, not outside the loop. Okay, must be remembered. And one of the last thing is that you have write down over here output number. There is not need to be write down over here. There is no need to be write down over here. So the output number, the line number is the output at last is no more needed. So this question is also about 4 marks. So this is approx. We practice the error reduction method as well.
Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon to stay updated.